Alright, here we are. We're doing another pod review. It's going to be on this nasty little pepper right here. And this thing is called the Trinidad Scorpion Sweet Chocolate. Alright, so we're going to do a pod review today. We're going to do a pod review on that plant right back there, or right here actually. You can see it a little better on this. And this is a chocolate variation of the Trinidad Scorpion Sweet Pepper, which is not a sweet pepper, but this is a chocolate variation that came up out of nowhere. And so I figured we'll do a review on it, and hopefully I get enough peppers on here, which I think we do. We got quite a few on here. I'd be able to offer seed on this. So let's do a review on this and see what it tastes like. Now, I'm a little worried about eating these peppers because I have eaten Trinidad Scorpion Sweet Peppers that were so hot. They were hotter than Morugas, hotter than Reapers, I guess you could almost say. And so you got to be real careful with this pepper because you might get them where they're not so hot, or you might get them where they're going to be so hot you're going to be screaming. So I got to be very careful with this pepper. I'm a little nervous about eating peppers from this variety. So you just got to eat these with caution. And this particular one, like some of the other Trinidad Scorpion Sweets that I grow, their pods get really big, like an apple. And when they get that big, generally I'm not too worried about them being super duper hot. When they're kind of small and concentrated like this, and they get these little lobes that hang down like that, that makes me nervous. That looks like it's going to be a hot one. So I got to be careful. This could be a real hot pepper. I've done videos in the past how the pepper almost killed me, and all of this videos on this stuff, and this is the pepper that did that to me. Now that pepper may have been crossed with something else. When I received the seeds, I grew it out, and that something else came out. And these are the seeds from it. So I'm still getting a couple different variations coming out from the original seeds, not the Trinidad Scorpion Sweets that I'm growing now that are like pumpkins, but this particular one. This is from that original seed that I gathered from that pepper that almost killed me and all that stuff. So this is the original seed. It's still throwing out a couple variations. This is a chocolate variation, as you can see. So quite beautiful pods on here. Here's another one. Beautiful pods. They're pretty big. A lot of them, some of them are very warty and very gnarly. Okay. And that just makes me nervous. But we'll give it a go anyway. So let's pick this one here. I guess this is better than any. And let's take a look at that. Look at that nasty thing. Look at that, man. That is absolutely wicked. I gotta put glasses on for this. Sorry about that, guys. You gotta just bear it. My old age is kicking in, you know. I'm starting to get blinded. Look at that. Holy smokes. That is absolutely wicked looking. Man, I'm telling you, that makes me nervous, man. That's what that last one that looked like that I ate. I'm telling you guys, I ate that one, man. That thing literally almost choked me to death. Closed my windpipe right up. That was scary, man. But yeah, that's it. That's it. So let's turn you around and let's give that a go. Alright, here we are. We're doing another pod review. It's going to be on this nasty little pepper right here. And this thing is called the Trinidad Scorpion Sweet Chocolate variation. And so here it is. That is the chocolate. I know I'm walking around, the light's going in and out, and sun setting. This is probably the last video I'm going to do of today. But I just want to show you that pepper really good while the light is perfect for actually doing images and video. It's very perfect. You can really pick up on the detail. So without any further ado, let's give it a go. Wow, that thing's huge. Okay, I just gotta spit those skins out of my mouth so I can talk. Little piece of skins get in your mouth and it come out as you're talking. Now let's see if the heat builds on this thing. This thing is red hot. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's starting to get hot on my tongue. I can feel it coming in. It's a creeper heat. It's a typical scorpion type of burn. See, what a lot of people don't know with scorpions, and when you eat them, when you first start eating it, it doesn't even feel like there's any heat on them. You're munching it down, munch, 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 munch. Then when you go to swallow that thing, that's when that heat kicks in, right at about when you get ready to swallow it. It's like it's about doing to me now. Ooh, that thing's getting hot, man. Whew. This thing's picking up some heat, but it's okay. So far, so good. It's not coming in too strong, but it's really hitting the end of the tongue pretty badly right now. A little bit in the back of the throat. It's mainly the front part of my mouth. I really chewed it up in the front of my mouth, like in front of my teeth. I chewed it up there. I didn't want to chew. There's gas. I didn't want to chew it up on the side of my mouth. I wanted to chew it in the front and let the saliva go across my tongue. It's not that bad. It's not bad. I've had worse. It's hot, though. It's a typical type of scorpion burn, but very, very light. It's not as strong as, you know, a regular scorpion. You eat regular scorpions, man, that is painful. This is definitely not habanero burn. This is scorpion burn. But this is a variation from the Trinidad Scorpion Sweet. Show you the inside of that pod, which they called it sweet because it's generally not too much hotter than a habanero. But the burn from a scorpion and the burn from a habanero, two different things, guys. The habanero burn it's manageable, and the way it burns you is it's hot, but a scorpion burn is a very ferocious type of burn. You really got to develop a tolerance for that kind of a burn. I really don't like doing scorpions in the beginning of the year. I usually wait. I start to get my heat levels up and my burn tolerance up, because once the scorpions come in and the jalokies come in, they're too hard to eat raw. They really do a number on you. But this isn't bad. If I was to give this a Scoville rating, I would probably put the Scoville at somewhere around about 150,000 on say the low end, and maybe 170,000 on the high end. I mean, I'm not, you know, testing the thing, but as far as the feeling of that heat, if you want to call it a heat index, that heat index feels like it would be about 150,000. You might get them as high as 200,000, 250,000. And if I was to eat the top of the thing, yeah, you probably hit around 200,000. It's a typical scorpion type of burn. It's striking, it's direct. It's burning the whole front of my mouth where I chewed it, including my lips. It's got me salivating. As far as the flavor goes, it tasted a lot like a scorpion. It has a scorpion flavor. There was some tanginess associated with this one, too. Maybe it wasn't fully ripened yet, but there's definitely some tanginess on there. And so, you know, you just got to work with that a little bit. Unfortunately, that comes with eating these peppers raw. When you dry them out, totally different experience. But what I can say is that it's a very nice flavor. It wasn't disgusting or anything. Yes, there was some tanginess in it, but that doesn't mean that it wasn't a delectable type of flavor. I did like the flavor of it. So, not sure what else to say about it, other than there's probably no other peppers in the market right now, anybody offering a chocolate Trinidad Scorpion Sweet Pepper. This would be the only place you can get these seeds. So, if you want to try this one, I will leave a link in the description. Should bring you over to that page. If the page isn't up yet, you got to give me time to build the page. So, just have some patience. But by the time you see this video, hopefully I'll have the page built. Yeah, you can pick up seeds there, and if you're looking for information, I'll leave it in the description of this video, but I also leave the information on my website. Anytime I do updates to any of the descriptions or anything like that, I always do it on my website. So if you're doing research or something like that, be sure to visit HR Seeds for the latest information, because I don't always update the videos, so keep that in mind. So really, that's about it, guys. That is your pod review for the chocolate Trinidad Scorpion Sweet. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.